Saturday is April 20th, the date of the Columbine tragedy. So this week is a heavy one for a lot of people around here.
But tonight, Denver anchor Shannon Ogden shows us how Columbine High School has reclaimed and redefined what that date means.
A remarkable thing has happened at Columbine High School. In the years following April 20th, 1999, that day understandably became a dark spot on the calendar each year.
It started to turn into this day that people really dreaded, that it felt like April felt really heavy. And it was just because everyone was just kind of waiting for that day.
So in 2016, a group of Columbine teachers decided to reimagine what that day could be. And they came up with an annual Day of Service.
Just a chance to kind of show people who Columbine is now and what the Rebel family is all about, and show people that we are more than our worst day.
April 20th, 2017 was the first day of service. Students still had the day off from school, as they've had since 2000, but they were encouraged to spend the day volunteering in the school-coordinated opportunities to serve.
Anything from community or neighborhood cleanups, spring cleanups, to shelters, to different homes and animal shelters. It's all over the place.
450 students participated in that first day of service. Last year, 1,500 of the school's 1,700 students took part.
My freshman year, I was kind of like, oh yeah, my friends are doing it, so I'll do it too. And like my teachers are telling me to do it. And then sophomore year, it kind of sunk in, and I was like, this is actually really important.
Heidi Hevlin is helping collect donations for a Denver food pantry for her Day of Service project this year. Now, other students will volunteer at the Humane Society, build trails for Jeffco Open Space. There were more than 60 projects last year, and this has grown into an annual community event.
It's started to shift now, where we have a lot of groups actually reaching out to us, just as more people in the community have gotten to know about the Day of Service, that there are groups that are interested in partnering with us and having students come out and do some work. And so it's been kind of cool to be on that end of things, to see that it seems to be something that the community appreciates, and a lot of people are starting to get behind that, kind of reimagining that day and what it can be, and wanting to put a lot of positivity and love out into the world.
And it's not just this community. Columbine alumni all over the world use April 20th to do good wherever they are.
One of our former students is at the University of North Carolina now for I think 2 or 3 years in a row. She's helped to organize a project on campus. We've had students who are in other parts of the country who are putting projects together in their neighborhoods and parks at the elementary schools that their kids are going to now. I think at this point, 8 years in, it's Antarctica is the only continent that has not hosted a service project on April 20th.
If you know anyone.
Yeah, if you got any connections on Antarctica.
For the Columbine family, Littleton, and Jeffco, April 20th is no longer the dreaded day each year.
It's still sad, like we still mourn the loss, but it's turned it into more of a positive event.
I think it's changed to a day that a lot of people are looking forward to now, that like our students are excited about it, our staff is excited about it, there's an energy in the community, businesses have gotten involved and they offer deals to students when they come in with a Day of Service shirt on.
Like I said, a remarkable thing has happened at Columbine High School. Well, nothing will erase the tragedy, but the Day of Service has gone a long way toward broadening the school's identity and toward healing.
It's a celebration now. It's a celebration of who we are as a school and who we are as a community. And it's a celebration of the lives that were lost as well. That's something that we talk about a lot, that when we're doing these acts of service, we are doing it to remember the 13 who were lost.
Redefining the day. Well, this Friday, we'll be looking at how the Columbine community has embraced the resiliency and kindness that has happened since the tragedy. Join us for The Beauty That Came from Columbine, Friday at 6:30.